So this training system is going to be a Dropset. This is one of the most advanced training systems we have from our list. And this is a great one for breaking through a plateau. So when a client's progress stagnates, levels off, we need to be able to break through that pattern and keep progressing. Typically, you'll use it for hypertrophy, but it will also build muscular endurance, and you will get stronger as a byproduct, but it is mainly for muscle build. Okay. For simplicity, when you're doing drop sets, I would recommend using pinned machines when you can, because we're going to be able to change the weight quickly. You could, in theory, do it with other equipment, or you have down the rack on the dumbbells, for example, but it might be difficult if a gym is busy or if people are using a piece of the kit. Whereas if you're doing it with a pin, it's just easy to drop down, as you'll see when I do this demo. Cool, so we use a lat pull down. So just to the technique, make sure you're able to get under, so you want the pads nice and secure over your thighs. And then from here, range of motion down to the top of your chest, arms up in line like this, a nice big stretch, come through, nice big squeeze at the bottom. Okay, but the key is, you want to be able to just about get 10 reps at the beginning. So the first set is to find the right weight. We call it a finder set, so 10 to 12 reps. You need to be failing at 11 or 12 if you can. So you want to test this weight for me and see how many you can do. And this is key, because if you don't get this weight right, the whole thing will fall apart, as it will become apparent as I go on later throughout this demo. So nice and secure under the pads, good. There's one all the way down, good. Nice big stretch for your lats, good. Try and come past your ears so you're able to just reach over and through, perfect. Back down, 3, nice. So it will take quite a bit of time with this one. And we'd only use this sparingly, not all the time, because typically we'd only do it on the final set of our work. Good, nice big stretch through there. Good. Keep your eyes here if you can, so make the most of the range of motion, perfect. 2 more, a little bit more on a squeeze on the way down. Good, 1 more. Yeah. Good. Okay, so based off that, is that your limit for 10, or do you think you go a little bit heavier?
I think that's more or less.
Okay,
there.
Cool. No worries. So take a minute rest. We're going to actually go, just imagine we've done 3 sets, for example, already, or this is the 3rd set. When you've finished with your 10 or 12, if you can get 12, that'd be even better. We're going to drop the pin down 1 straight away to 30. Get as many as you can. It should be less than 12.
Okay.
When you've done as many as you can, we'll drop it down to 25. It should be less than whatever you did the previous time. And then 1 more time down to 20, we'll drop it down again, which should be less again. So what tends to happen if you don't have familiarity with Dropset, you don't know if your client's level is there, is you'll end up doing something like 12, 9, 7. And instead of going to 5, you end up doing like 20 on the last one, because the drop was it wasn't heavy enough when you started. So you need to make sure it comes down, 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 down. Okay? Okay, so we'll go again, and we need to do 12 reps with that weight. If you feel like putting it up, feel free, because we're going to get less and less every time, but it's your call. So 10 to 12 reps. If you don't start at 10 to 12, you end up going too little with the reps to start with. There's nowhere else to go. Okay? Good. So that's it. Eyes still, nice big stretch. Normal speed is good. So with a drop set, I wouldn't mess around with slower eccentric phases or anything like that. Just do a normal speed of 2 up, 2 down, just because it's hard enough anyway. Good. Nice. Try and get a little bit more down towards your chest. So squeeze out every inch you can. Good. Nice. Nice stretch through there. You can see we get a nice contraction through the lats. Arms in line with ears. See we're getting tired, so we're still working through the biceps and the forearms. It's 9, good. Eyes here. Get 3 more if you can. That's it. Breathing out as you pull down. Good. 1 more if you've got it. Perfect. Okay. Stay where you are. If you just let the pin drop down, I'm going to change the pin for you. I want you to go straight in again. As many as you can. Carry on from where we are now. So with this one, the forearms are going to start to kick in as well. So straight in, should be able to get less than 12. It is hard at first, but if you've been working with your client for a while, you should roughly know where their limit is for 10 to 12 reps. Good. You start to feel like your forearms are in biceps.
Yeah.
Good. It's always the grip that tends to go first on this one, so just bear with it. Good. And when you see your client's form starts to go as well, we're still good at the moment, but if your client's form starts to go, you might need to look and say, what's the limit of what you're going to let them cheat through a rep? But right now, Crowder's pretty good. You've still got a couple more in there from what I can see. Full range, good. Let's see if you can get 3 more. Good. Keep focus, feet on the floor if you can. Big squeeze, good. 1 more. You got anything left?
No.
Okay, drop it down. And then we're going to go 1 more time, which makes what we call a triple drop. So a drop 3 times straight in. You want that minimal rest in between each micro drop. Because if you take too long, it kills the effectiveness of the exercise. Just move forward a little bit. Perfect. So now we got 8 or 9 on that one. We should be able to get less than that before we completely fail. 3, good. 4, so you can get 2 more in there. Remember, I can come round and adjust if I need to, if I really want to push my client. When you got 1 more, I see you got 1 more in there. All the way. Good. Okay, and relax. Great stuff. So you should have felt quite a lot in your forearms, your biceps.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a nice forearm burner because in theory, you've done over 30 reps there. So if it was 12, 9, then 6 or 7, you've done quite well. It's close to 30. You've done quite a lot of reps. Plus the first couple of sets that you've done, so the volume's quite high. And this is great for breaking through that plateau, but you wouldn't do it all the time. You'd do it as a one-off, maybe a one-off session or a one-off week, just so you can get through that next block of training when it comes to moving from muscle building through to strength. Okay, good. You can do it with other things, but we like to use cables in particular, just to keep it safe. Stability is good when you're doing this training.